after night you guys, went up those 2 touchdowns, and then, they kind of caught on to what you guys were doing a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning it was pretty easy. I mean, I don't want to say it was easy. Mark was on. He was making good reads, and they were playing just how we expected them to. But boy, at halftime they really adjusted to us.
Mm-hmm. He was saying you guys were throwing different sets at them. They were ready for the run and for the offensive line that you guys have, but you guys were throwing some maybe different looks at them.
Yeah, we had to. I think I went back to the drawing board. I let my creative juices flow a little bit. Went a little old school on them, and I had to because I knew they'd be ready because they played us tough last year, and we thought we had a good team last year, and we double overtime. So I just had to have them unprepared in a little regards. So yeah.
When they started coming back, did you sense any nerves from your kids?
I think a little bit there. Defensively, we were sound there the first half, and then they really started getting our edge, getting up the middle, and we didn't have an answer. And finally, I think our guys just again, as I said, play like a champion. You gotta do the best thing you can, and they started pursuing the ball like they should, coming off blocks, and we weren't doing that in the beginning. So yeah, I think they were nervous, but they came around.
You guys seem to be clogging them up the middle a little bit, and they went to the pass. Were you expecting them to throw that much?
I did. Based on what Salzburg did to us, I assumed that that's what teams are going to do against us, and we prepared for that. But I thought they would stay to their game plan. They're more of an outside team. Get your outside, get the edge, and they tried that. But boy, they were able to pass, and that quarterback did a pretty good job for them.
And that's their thing too, is their speed. They're not very big, but you guys are kind of big. But you have that speed too to counteract that. Did you see that tonight?
Yeah, we had. I mean, we kind of adjusted our defense and put John Pronish and Mark Marino on the edges, which are 2 of our better athletes, more of our aggressive guys, and we were hoping for them to get the job done, and they did to a degree. And again, West Shamokin was a very good team, and they adjusted, and they're going to do things they do because that's just what they're good at, and we just had to be able to respond, and we did.
And being in a close game like this, how do you think it's going to help your guys going into the Westpac crossover and going into the playoffs here?
Well, that's what I told you guys last week. I said this week starts our playoffs. I mean, because realistically, we may be in, we may not be in with a loss here, and we just had to have that mentality. It's 1 week at a time, and we got to win to play again. So I think this game was a great playoff atmosphere. The crowd was into it. Both sides of the crowds were into it, and the band was into it. It was just a great game. It was a great game. Like I said, it's nice to be on top instead of the other way with Homer Center.
Yeah. All right, sounds good.